Hello everyone and welcome to part 7 of my video series in which I'll be reading from my autobiography Odd Man Out, True Stories of a Gay Black Swimmer. And I want to thank everyone who's been keeping up with my series for the past 6 episodes. And if you have not been catching up with them, you can see all the links to parts 1 through 6 in the description box below. And you can also find a link to buy a copy of my book, and I'll be able to sign it for you and send it to you. If you get the book before December 31st, which is just 7 days away from the day I'm recording this, then you'll get it for $15.99. Otherwise, it will go back to $20 on January 1st, so hurry up and get your copies. So, if you saw the last episode that I did, I talked about a little bit of an experience that I had my first year at Texas, where I was trying to do a back dive off the 3 meter, which you think would be quite easy, but wasn't easy for me. Chapter 6 continues me writing about my experiences at the University of Texas, which was, outside of me growing up in St. Louis, the one place I have spent the most amount of time. And as much as I love Austin, Texas, as much as I miss it, it's always been a great feeling to know that I have been a part of the University of Texas swim team, and just having gotten a free education from the University of Texas. Of course, like every college student, it wasn't 100% fun, and as a student athlete, there were always a lot of troubles. And I think compounded with that was the fact that I was a gay athlete, and a closeted gay athlete at that, at what was at the time at least one of the top 3 college swim teams in the country. And today I want to read a passage about more of my experiences being a gay man at the University of Texas. The team held regular meetings in which the coaches were not present. In those sessions, we were encouraged to speak openly. I sat at my usual spot during those meetings, on a bench in the team locker room at the top of a U shape we sat in, trying to find the courage to come out to my teammates. Every time I chickened out, I felt defeated. I also felt my revelation would be something completely out of left field. Plus, what protection did I have if the majority of the team rallied against me? Without the coaches in the room, anything could have happened. At least in my mind, I could have been asked to leave the team, or someone could have suggested I be prohibited from the locker room when people are dressing or undressing. I wasn't the most popular person on the team, but because of my status as one of the fastest breaststrokers on the team, it was hard for me to hide in the shadows, as many could have done with ease. Had I been one of those who wasn't regularly depended on to help the team score at meets, especially NCAAs, it might have been easy to crouch into the background and just let the sneers pass until my college career ended. I was on a full scholarship, and that could not be taken away. I had no reference point for this state of paranoia, but being a fatalist, I always made myself believe the only option was the worst case scenario. I liked being liked by my teammates. There wasn't anyone who I felt had a reason to dislike me, and I didn't want that to go away. Coming out would definitely create an enemy or two, because the odds are high that someone will not like the fact that a gay man is in the room while you are naked. Or someone will have staunch religious or moral beliefs against homosexuality. Out of the 30 or so guys on the team, I figured I might alienate 4 or 5 people outright. What if one of them swam in my lane every day? Would he find a way to kick me in the head during a set, or spit in my water bottle when I'm not looking? You may think scenarios like these are preposterous, but I've read about them happening to professional and collegiate athletes. Many gay teens choose suicide over any physical or verbal abuse they might receive from those around them. Dealing with being secretly gay never caused me to fall into depression or consider suicide. I enjoyed my life in every way, but I hated lying or otherwise concealing a major part of who I was from people I trusted and liked. But I couldn't face the realization that I would have to spend 6 days a week with even one person who didn't like me because I was gay. It was better to keep the secret than live with the evil stares in the locker room or on the pool deck. And what if this homophobe and I were matched as roommates in a hotel during an out-of-town meet? World War III, that's what. I just wish my conscience wasn't so damn negative. So that's a reading from chapter 6 of my autobiography, Odd Man Out, True Stories of a Gay Black Swimmer. And again, I want to thank everyone who has purchased a copy of my book in the past. I guess it's 7 months since it was published. And to those of you who haven't bought it, I hope these video installments have given you a reason to buy a copy of the book. And again, look in the description box below to find a link to buy a copy. So that's going to do it for this installment, and I look forward to seeing you again for part 8.